Isn't it pathetic? Grown men are addicted to a little device. This device is controlling their life, their emotions, and they can't get rid of it. Instead of using the device as it was intended to make life easier, to use it as a beneficial tool, they waste hours of their most precious resource. Of course, I'm talking about your phone. Many are controlled by their phones. I mean, when was the last time you were separated from your phone? Went out of your house without your phone? Or when was the last time you didn't use it for an entire day? I know, it sounds scary. When I say things like that, you instantly become hesitant. You become uneasy because you don't like ideas of being separated from your phone. So, to help you to take control over your life again and stop being control of your phone, I will help you today to make it a tool. Why should you listen to me? My name is Marco. I went from being a total phone addict. I'm talking 8 hours of screen time every day, with most of it being scrolling on Insta, TikTok, Shorts, or just binge watching YouTube or Netflix, to now having a screen time of under 2, stopping scrolling for more than 1.5 years. With that, I've lots of free time, and I've filled that free time with productive stuff. With my new free time, I improved my body and went from skinny to muscular. On top of that, I improved my physical and my mental health tremendously. I fixed my poor sleep and now sleep better than 95% of all people. I traveled around in Europe and in Asia. I rediscovered nature and now find the small things in life enjoyable. On top of that, I climbed the highest mountain in Oman. I read around 70 books in German, French and in English. I ran my first competitive 10K and I'm training for a marathon. I started 2 YouTube channels, this one and one in Spanish, and I never spoke a word of Spanish before I started. So I'm learning a new language. I also learned how to play the piano. And most important, I improved my relationship with my family. And I was able to do this thanks to my 5 pillars of quitting. One reason why I was able to do this is I made my phone a tool. Instead of using the phone just unconsciously, I made deliberate adjustments to my phone so it was a tool. I readjusted my phone back to a tool. So today I will tell you 3 steps that will also help you to make your phone more of a tool. So it's more easy for you to take back your life and be in control over your phone. The first thing is no notification. And now you say, oh no, I can't because I can't miss this important text, or I can't miss this important phone call, or what if emergency happens? Calm down, calm the fuck down. I was inspired by multiple millionaires. I'm talking people who make millions per year. And all of them had one thing in common. And their advice was the same. They said no notification. So, when people who make millions of dollars have no notification, then I think we can also have no notification. So, why should you stop notification? First, it takes away your focus. And because of that, let's say you are working, you try to work really hard on a project, and you work for 10 minutes. You almost reach your flow state, where you just can work for hours. If you don't know what a flow state is, it's when you just can work, focus without distraction for hours, where time just flies by and you can work and work and work. If you never experienced that, it's probably because of your phone, because you have notifications enabled. Because what for most people happen is they work for 10 minutes, let's say, on a project, and then they hear this sound. After this sound, they instantly are distracted. You don't even need to grab your phone. No, just hearing that sound distracts your mind. I saw a study where there were test subjects and they tried to do a test. And one time they did it without distraction. They did it without phone distraction, or without distraction at all. They was just simply focused on the test. Then another test is they were distracted by different noises. This could be cry of baby, car noises, etc. And the last test was, they did the test with notification sounds of their phone. The results were as you expected. With no distraction, they were able to fully focus, and they did the best at the test. With noise from babies and cars, they had little uneasiness, but they were still able to focus. Then, with notification of their phone, they did worse, because every time they hear this sting sound, they were instantly distracted to this sound. The thing or the reason why is because we are conditioned. We are conditioned to instantly grab the phone when it rings, when it makes noise, because we want to get rewards. Because when this sound occurs, we know someone texted us, we know someone is calling us, but we don't know who. So we want to check it because we are curious. We are curious who texted us. Because of that, our focus isn't where it should be on work. So that's why we have no notification. Now, how can we make this? And I make it even easier for you. What I want from you is the best version is no notification at all. I have no notification except for calls from my family and my business partner. And I did this with the do not disturb function. And the do not disturb function is so amazing because I will show on the screen now a tutorial how you can create or how to enable do not disturb for iPhone on Android. Now, the thing with both of them, you can schedule it. So you don't need to manually enable notification. No, you can just do it with do not disturb. And then you can set schedules when you are working. And now whenever you work, you make a schedule that during the time you are on do not disturb. With that, you aren't distracted and you can focus on the task. You can also schedule it when you are eating, so you aren't distracted when you are eating. And you can schedule all of those things in, so you don't need to ever think about that again. You can do this one time. You can do this literally right now, because right now there is this tutorial on the screen for Android or iPhone, and you can just follow this tutorial. It's simple. Pause this video, do the tutorial, enable do not disturb for whenever you want, and then continue to watch this video. And now, if you don't want to do this, I don't blame you. I've been there. I've also were hesitant the first time I stopped having notification, because I had this belief in my mind, but what if someone important wants to reach me? But what if an emergency occurs? Because of that, you can create some people who can always reach you. You can literally implement them in do not disturb. There is this button where you can enable basically favorite contacts, and all of your favorite contacts will reach you even if do not disturb. So you will be available for those people. The next thing is you will realize that now your focus just instantly improves. You will be able to work harder. You will be able to work more focused, because with do not disturb on, you will have less notification. Another thing with not just do not disturb is no notification from apps that aren't important. Just no notification. No notification. You go to settings and then you stop enabling the notification for all the apps. Now, if you don't do this, that's fine by me. I'm not forcing you to do anything. But if you want to make progress, if you want to take back control over your phone, then do that. The next thing is delete all entertainment apps. Your phone is a tool, so you need to create your phone as a tool. And you do this by simply deleting all entertainment apps. Entertainment apps take away your focus. They waste your time. They waste your most precious thing in life, your time. So you need to eliminate them from your phone, because your phone is always with you. And if you're constantly reminded of those apps, you fall victim to them. Let's say someone wants to stop eating sugar, but they are constantly carrying around a cookie with them. So if they want to stop consuming so much sugar, but they constantly have a cookie around with them, they eventually will eat a cookie. And the same applies for you. If you want to take control back over your phone, but your phone is clustered with apps that take away your focus, such as entertainment apps, then you will fall victim to them. It's simply like that. You can't always rely on discipline. Sometimes you need to make your life easier, and you make your life easier by simply making your phone a tool. And you do this by deleting all entertainment apps. I'm talking about Netflix or whatever streaming site, then all games, all different games. I'm talking about Instagram, TikTok, and delete every app that takes away your focus. I can't list every app because there are so many different apps. Basically, what apps you want to have on your phone are apps like WhatsApp for communication, phone to call someone, notes to take notes, and maybe if you want to learn a language, app for learning language, or if you want to have an app for meditation, an app for meditation. Just utility apps, not apps that distract you, apps that are beneficial to you, that help you in your day-to-day. Those should only be on your phone. Now you say, oh, I can't do this because I don't want to delete my social media. That's fine. You use your social media only on your laptop, only on your PC. If you do this, your phone is just a tool. You would basically want to have just one starting site on your phone. I will now pop up on a screenshot of my phone screen. It should look like this. If it looks like this, you will have created out of your phone a tool. Now, if you want to have help with your phone addiction, if you are struggling with scrolling and binge watching and always going back to those apps, or you stopped with them but you don't know what to do instead, and you don't know what to do with your free time, then I can help you. I created my compendious 5 pillars of quitting that help with stopping phone addiction, filling then your new free time with productive stuff, with new skills, with stuff that brings you further in life. So if you want help with any of that, click the first link in the description. The last thing we want to have is we create a widget of screen time. And this is simple. You can just, maybe I pop up a tutorial on screen, and then you can just follow this tutorial. And this is important just to remind yourself of your screen time. If you have a bit widget on your screen, every time you open your phone, you will be reminded that you spend too much on your phone, or you will be reminded that, oh, I have a good screen time. So, on that note, if you want help with your phone addiction, if you are struggling with scrolling, or you stop them and you don't know what to do instead of scrolling and you just waste your time away, then I can help you. I created my compendious 5 pillars of quitting that helped me tremendously in stopping scrolling myself, stopping my phone addiction myself, and then filling my free time with productive stuff that actually brings me further in life. So, if you're interested, click the first link in the description. And also, if you're not interested, that's fine. Then I wish you a great day, sleep well, and take care.